my God, I love watching them. Why not do one? For a recommending. If you guys have ever seen, gotta get my clips in. Hi, I'm Mallory Brooke, makeup artist and content creator here on YouTube, and today we're doing a full face of Sephora's best-selling makeup. So I have a box full of their best-selling makeup, and I've seen these videos float around for quite some time. I've just never done it myself, and I thought, oh my God, I love watching them. Why not do one? I want to see if these bestsellers really deserve to be bestsellers, so let's get into it. So the first thing that I instantly knew I had to try is one that you guys have been recommending to me for a very, very long time. It is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. You guys have told me to try this foundation for quite some time, so we are going to try it for the first time today. Apply it the way that NARS recommends with your fingertips. This foundation is $50 for 1 fluid ounce. It has a natural finish. Medium coverage. It says it's good for uneven texture and redness, which that is two of my main concerns. Let's try her out. Ooh, okay, it's has cacao peptides and milk thistle to minimize the effect of blue light and environmental stressors. Japanese lily turf supports a strong skin barrier by helping maintain moisture. That's an interesting thing. Biomimetic oat, which visibly improves clarity by reducing the appearance of redness. All right, so it's one of those foundations that they say and claim that, you know, makes your skin better over time. You guys know how I feel about that if you watch my videos. I don't use foundation enough like a skincare product to really believe that I could see results from a foundation. But please, actually, if you guys have ever seen a result from using a foundation over time, like, you know, let us know in the comments. I do want to say before we move on to application, I have on one of Sephora's bestsellers that I already own, the YSL Rouge Volupte Candy Glaze. This is just in clear. It is my favorite lip balm at the moment. It's very moisturizing and it stays this shiny until you wipe it off. It's really great with lip liners as well. Gotta get my clips in. All right, it says to shake well, and I can see there is some separation in there. That's interesting. I wonder if it's gonna be like really calm down. I wonder if it's going to be very liquidy. All right. Let's see. I'm going to try one pump on the back of my hand. Oh yeah, it's, I don't know, the viscosity is, I would say, not thin, not thick. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I purchased the shade Salzburg because it's been my match before, but I haven't self-tanned in a couple weeks. So I think it might be a little too dark, but anyway. Oh, maybe not. I'm going to apply with my fingers like it says to. I hate this. I just don't like the feeling of product on my fingertips. It kind of smells like, I don't know. It doesn't have the fragrance. It doesn't have the scent, which I really appreciate. But I also feel like I can really smell the, you know, just like the ingredients. You know what I mean by that? Like an ingredient smell. It kind of smells like a paint or something. Salzburg looks like it's going to be probably a shade too dark for me, which sucks because I purchased some best-selling bronzers and contours. Ooh, that's not too bad applied with fingers. Apply a little bit more on the back of my hand. It definitely gives you medium coverage. I would say like the definition of medium coverage. Get a little slap in there. I don't know. I am such a fan of applying foundations with damp sponges but damp. Now when they're sopping wet, of course you're going to affect the coverage, but when they're damp, it really just helps kind of trap moisture into the skin along with the foundation. But that looks nice. I think I might prefer it with a damp sponge. Let's see the finish on this. See, it's like, oh, yeah, it's like filling up around my nose. And I just have my regular skincare on, so I know that that's not the issue. I think I'm gonna give this a, whoa, it's too dark. Do you see this? Woo, girl, we're gonna have to ease up on any bronzer or contour today. But if you can see, and I'll zoom you in, I think I'm gonna wipe this off and apply it with a damp sponge just to give it a fair shake, because I could see that this could be beautiful applied with a damp sponge. You guys let me know how you like to apply it. I don't like this, but if you do like finger application and it's what you do most of the time, it would probably look better than me. You know your skin better and all of that stuff than I obviously do, because I'm, you know, behind a screen. But for me and my skin type, foundations tend to look better and have a better chance when applied with a sponge. So I'm gonna go do that really quickly.
5 minutes later.
Next item on the bestsellers list is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer All Over Warming Complexion Tint. Okay, so I purchased the shade medium because I thought it would be a really good shade for me. Okay, that looks dark. All right, we'll try it. Let's see if I have I feel like this brush is similar. This is a BK Beauty 104. They recommend to use the Makeup by Mario F2 makeup brush. This is it says it's a powder? No way. Yeah, it feels like what? Is this a cream or a powder, y'all? Radiant Finish. Am I crazy? Formulation? 3-in-1 powder to perfect, illuminate, and set makeup for a radiant glow. Okay, let's try it. What the heck? This is supposed to be a powder? This is blowing my mind right now. I'm gonna end up using this like a contour shade because, girl, we already have a foundation that's one shade too dark. Okay, I do like it with the brush. Now this did surprise me. It feels just like his soft plumping blush veils, the formulation, and those surprised me too because I felt like, I opened it, I was like, oh my God, I thought this was a powder. And then I was like, is it a cream? And then it surprised me because I ended up liking it with a stippling brush, like applying it with a stippling brush. I do like this. You know what? This will be a good product to bring down my neck to kind of even up this. I purchased all of this like right as my tan was fading and I thought it would match, and then it like, you know, didn't come in time and I have been just so busy. Okay, I like it. It's for me, it's not, you know, I could see why it's a bestseller because I love his soft plumping blush veils, but I don't know if this is really giving me bestseller vibes. You guys let me know. I know a lot of people like these, but how the formulation is just, yeah, it says airbrush effect, blend of perfecting powders to illuminate and set for a radiant glow. Multi-perfector is a bronzer, highlighter, and finishing powder. Whoa. I was like, I knew he didn't have a fair shade in this. Transforming skin enhancer, not what I just read. Okay, yeah, I purchased the shade medium, light coverage, a cream formulation. Yes, still like it with a brush though. All right, sheer coverage to even out the skin tone, warms and nourishes, sheer coverage. Yeah, it's nice. I feel like I have a lot of products like this. I feel like this could be comparable to maybe the old Chanel cream bronzer. Wow, I haven't used it in so long, I just don't even remember the name. Now, this is kind of interesting because I also purchased, I didn't realize this would be like so bronzy on me. I also purchased the best-selling cream bronzer stick, which is the LYS Beauty in Courage, the shade Courage. I love bronzer sticks, so I was excited to try this. Ooh, packaging. Ooh, reminds me of Hourglass. Ooh, feels really cheap. I don't like that. You know what? This might be more of the contour type shade for me. What shade did I purchase? Courage. I already said that. Yeah, I would say this is the contour, honey. I don't want to contour my nose. Let's see how, because I've done this for years to lift my eyelids, and it is one of my best tricks. I don't like the packaging. It feels really cheap, and I feel like I'm gonna end up like chipping off part of the product. Okay. Easy to blend, lightweight formula, glides on and create a diffused, natural looking shadow effect. Skincare ingredients, yada, yada, yada. I love the M I feel like I'm comparing everything I'm purchasing recently to all my favorites from M Cosmetics, but I feel like M Cosmetics has been, you know, a real leader in the types of products they release, and I feel like brands are just kind of catching on to like what is awesome. And the M Cosmetics So Soft bronzer and contour sticks and the So Soft blushes have been my favorites since they've released those. Ooh, I do like it. I like this though. Ooh, I might have overdone it, but I kind of like it. Is that weird? All right, I'm just gonna, I feel like by Mario, I feel like we could kind of build this up on our forehead a little more maybe, and then blend the contour out with this. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about this skin enhancer. The LYS, that was great. I hate the packaging. I don't know why. I could see why it's a bestseller. The formulation's pretty like creamy, glowy, moisturizing. It's got the skincare in there, but I don't know. There's better. I'm not blown away by either one of these. So, okay, there's that. Now, best-selling blush, honey. I already own Just Peachy, the By Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. I purchased shade Barely Blushing. I told you guys I was avoiding this. I felt like I saw the rest of the shades in store. I have an in-store Sephora over an hour away, so that's why a lot of these shades and things, it's really hard to tell on the internet, you know, but I saw this in store and I thought it was pretty underwhelming, but Just Peachy is gorgeous, so I'm excited to see what this looks like, and I am going to use Sigma Duo Fiber F50, and again, this is the shade Barely Blushing. Oh yeah, it's definitely barely there. Is my glaucoma kicking in real hard today? Let me build it up. Well, I really liked Just Peachy. Okay, that's okay. It's okay, but it's definitely not my favorite. Now, here's the thing. I was overwhelmed in person with this shade, but I saw it online, like the actual product on a cheek, and I was like, ooh, they must have really built that up though, because for the amount that I'm applying right now, Just Peachy, I would have looked like a clown. This is just really not. It's barely blushing. It's definitely barely blushing. Maybe on a paler shade of foundation, but if you have a darker skin tone than I do, barely blushing, I don't think would show up. All right, now for concealer. One of my all-time favorites concealers, the Hourglass Vanish Concealer, was on the bestseller list, so we're gonna use it today. And y'all know that I love this, so I've been using it and repurchasing it for years. I will say this, I recently purchased the NARS Light Reflecting Eye Brightener in Night Swan. It was an instant favorite, so I will link the video where I first used that below. I'm not using it today because it's not a bestseller yet, but it should be. So Hourglass Vanish Concealer, bestseller for good reason. A little goes a long way, and it really does an amazing job at covering dark circles. I just love a good bright under eye. So this concealer, I'm using the shade Silk. I think I prefer the shade Cream, but when I went to repurchase, it was sold out, so I went ahead and got Silk because I was desperate to have my favorite concealer in stock at my own home. Barely Blushing is really not giving me anything. I applied a lot of that blush. Setting powder, bestseller, was something I recently repurchased. The One Size powder in translucent, so we will use her. I talked about this powder several times. I really love the way the packaging is because it's hard to waste any, because then you can just close the lid, and then whatever you've not used in the lid, it just like goes right back into the product, and you can go ahead and use the excess the next time. But I love baking with this, and I also love just pressing it to set my concealer. And I am gonna bake just a little bit because I love a bright under eye. And this is such a good baking powder. I feel like, I love the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. It will always be a favorite, but I feel like if that didn't work for you, I feel like you would like the One Size powder. I do really love it. All right, yeah, there we go. And then like I have excess in here, and I'm just gonna dump it right in the top, and I'm gonna use that excess next time. And then, you know, it's just, I like the packaging. Plus it's really cute, very Barbie, very on point right now. Brow products, thank God. My favorite brow pencil is also a bestseller. It is the Hourglass Arch Brow in Platinum Blonde. I've used this for years and years. I also saw that the Rare Beauty, the new eyebrow pencil, is also a bestseller, but the one that they sent me, I haven't been able to purchase my other shade yet by the time I'm filming this. So they sent me Warm Brown, and that's too warm brown. So I'm not gonna use that today, but I really like the formula of it. It's like not waxy, it's not too creamy, it doesn't slide around the face, and you can get pretty good detail at filling the brows in. I'm very underwhelmed by the color products I purchased for my face. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna have to finish my brows off camera because I have an AC unit, and not a unit, a window unit, and it is so hot. I have to turn that on, get a little air while I do this, and I'll be back.
A lot of boring math later.
All right. 2 times a failure. I applied my brow gel thinking the mic was on and discussed it, and then turned my mic on and I wasn't recording and discussed it. So let's try this. 3rd time's a charm. The Rare Beauty Brow Harmony Lifting Gel. It's what I used. I love it. If you like caterpillar brows and you like brushing, you'll love it. It's kind of like a brow lamination gel, but it doesn't get white and flaky. Anyway, it has 2 sides. I'm so defeated. It has 2 sides, one fluffy side and one side where you can actually lay the brows down. There we go. Now, look, I just had to fix that, make it look a little fuller. I have no eyebrows, honey. And it's just in your brows stay. Anyway, I like it. That's it. I purchased the One Size eyeshadow palette because it was one of the best-selling eyeshadow palettes on Sephora's website. And I haven't tried any color products from One Size yet. Love the powder, love the lip liner, but I'm so excited to be trying this eyeshadow palette. It was actually 50% off when I purchased it. Now it's back to full price. There was a sale going on, which I was like, yeah, duh. Hello, have to have it. I love when brands put shades like this because I always use like a base shade on my lids before I start blending shadows out. I'm gonna go ahead and do a latte makeup inspired eye look today. I have done latte makeup for years. Brown is one of my favorite colors to wear and I love monochromatic looks. I've been wearing latte makeup since before I was allowed to, and for those of you who get it, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do this and see, let's see, is this worth a bestseller? That's another thing it was. I don't think my mic was on when I was talking about not liking the bestseller so far, the Skin Enhancer. Maybe I just need a new shade. It's nothing groundbreaking to me. And this shade, the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil, Barely Blushing, it is barely alive on my face. I don't like it. The LYS, I like so far, like the way it's making my skin look, but girl, look at this. When you twist it up, okay, you see the product twisted up, and if you go in and you're gonna chip up the product, it gets everywhere. It's already happened upon the first time. Like, why are we in daycare trying to figure out shapes? Plus it looks like I don't like it. I don't like it. That was probably too extreme of a reaction than it deserved, but I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about packaging like that. Like, you gotta line it up. When you're doing your makeup and you're not like speaking to an audience, you're doing it really quickly, you know? Okay, so let's try this. Manila Sands. Oh, that's nice. It's like kind of like a sheer cream shade. Just have a, yeah, that's why I was like, man, either my glaucoma is acting up today or that has a little protective thing on it. Okay, that's nice. The shade's a little bit, I feel like it's a little bit chalky. Let me know if you guys have tried this eyeshadow palette. Again, it was a bestseller, so obviously people have tried it. Now for the latte makeup, I feel like we're obviously gonna go in with these types of shades. I am gonna go ahead and go into Soft Serve, and we're gonna kind of just blow out the, oh, y'all, be careful. This is very soft eyeshadow. It kind of got everywhere. All right, okay. Ooh, that's a lot deeper than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so I'm just gonna, whoa, there's barely anything on my brush. It kind of kicked up everywhere, and that really did something. So I'm gonna take it right underneath my eyebrow. So apparently the latte makeup is like all browns, kind of like sculpted, bronzed. Again, I have a ton of makeup tutorials already that are like that, but girl, if it's trending, we gonna try it again. It's all about the same undertones, you know, like latte undertones. This is cute. I like the embossed shadows. Wow, I mean, it's definitely very pigmented, very soft eyeshadows. I could see why this would be a best-selling eyeshadow palette just based off of like the ergonomics of it. I love that you can open it like this. Like, it's easy to grab and open. And also there's like decent neutral shades and shimmers, and then you can get a pop of color too if you wanted. All right, now that I've blended that out in my crease, I'm gonna go ahead and go into Taupe of My Game. Cute, love that name. And I'm actually gonna kind of contour the lids with this right underneath Soft Serve. Something like that, contouring right under my brow. And then I'm gonna bring this out towards the tail of my brow. Yeah, that's nice. The eyeshadows are nice. That's nice. That's a nice little gradient we've got going on. Kind of like almost bridal in a way. I like it. I love a big mirror. And this palette feels really nice in my hand. This would definitely be a palette I would travel with. I like that. I'm gonna go back in with the BK Beauty 201, blend that out. Oh, that's nice. Look at a little itch. I'm not seeing any fallout. I'm baking. I need to wipe this bake off actually right now. I've had it on too long testing products out. Kind of forgot it was there. I do love the One Size powder. It's so nice to bake with and also just set your makeup with. You can use a stippling brush and set any type of foundation to get a more matte finish. It's so nice. Okay, so now I'm going to take Taupe of My Game with a Refer 01, and I'm going to blend that underneath my lower lash line to contour as well. I am freaking loving this eyeshadow palette. Wow, okay. Gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting to love it this much, but I feel like you could do a lot of looks with it. Am I wrong? All right, we just had to do some adjusting there. having some not so fun vision problems today. All right, I'm just gonna blend with that BK Beauty blending brush again. And now, okay, bestseller, the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Long Wear Gel Liner in True Brown. I've already done a reel about these, and I love the eyeshadow sticks. I love the eyeliners. I love the brow products. I'm going to smoke this out today before we go in with a shimmer. But you get so much nice work time with these, as well as they're great for sensitive eyes, which I have because I have neurological Behçet's disease and have a lot of eye issues. All right, for highlighter, Rare Beauty's just really taken over the best-selling section. It's not my fault, but the Rare Beauty highlighter in Flaunt is a bestseller and is one that I have purchased and owned and love. So we're going to be using her today because I can see why it's a bestseller. It is just, ooh, it's so good. And I like applying my face products before I apply my mascara because I like to get like right in here, like right up underneath where I apply my eyeshadow. So there's not like just a line. If you do that, you end up getting powder on your eyelashes and then it defeats the purpose of mascara and then you got powder in your lashes. But I love the Rare Beauty highlighter, the powder, and the cream. But today I just wanted to use Flaunt because she is a bestseller. I just think that it's such a pretty unique shade. It's the shade that like didn't sell out and I'm like, why? It's so good. It actually would look really good in the corner of my eye now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm just gonna take Flaunt and press it right in the corner of my eye, right over the eyeshadow stick. Oh, whoa. Okay. Flaunt over Integrity eyeshadow stick. Hi girl. I'm gonna do it to my tail of my brow too. Oh, now we're talking. You know what I mean? Like you never just go like, oh, now we're talking when you're applying your makeup. That's what I just did. This is that experience. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, now we're talking a serious conversation. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, I'm just gonna blend that. Wow, that was a very, I like that I went that direction. We are looking very latte-like. And that is the highlighter in Flaunt, which is such a good, like peachy highlight with a golden shift. And actually I'm gonna take my big old Rephr brush and blend my face. I actually like this without mascara. It's kind of very like avant-garde. But today we're using a best-selling mascara from, can you guess who? It's a mascara that I have repurchased since it launched and actually got sent one in PR. So I'm gonna use it today because it's a fresh one. And you guys know I have raved and raved about this. The Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Mascara. Gives you volume, length, and it does not smudge and flake everywhere. Because it's I believe it's a, what is that called? Oh my God, I cannot think today. Fiber mascara. So it gives you length and volume. That's one coat. My eyelashes are not the best right now. Why didn't you curl up, girl? I must have slept weird on my eyelashes last night. Anyway, this mascara is so deep and black, and it's like a matte velvety black. It's not like a wet, shiny black, which sometimes I appreciate a shiny, wet black mascara finish. But when your mascara starts reflecting light, it can kind of take away from the depth of the lashes, you know? So the smokiness, the whole thing of the lashes kind of goes away. That's just one coat. I'm gonna spare you the watching time and apply a couple more coats. And turn my hair back on. I'm still not feeling well. I know I'd mentioned this in a recent video, but like I just like have had a low-grade fever for a while now and just like, oh, not doing good. I gotta go turn my hair on. I'm sweating on my upper lip. I don't know if it's hot or I have a fever. I probably have a fever. Gotta get my clips in. All right, for lips, I purchased two bestsellers. One I was really interested in because I've heard some great things about this. This is the Sephora brand Rouge Gel Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Creme de la Creme, made in Korea. So that's interesting, but it's a gel lip liner, and people rave about these, so I'm excited to see. I think I wiped most of my lip balm off. All right, Creme de la Creme. I really wanted a nice nude lip out of the bestsellers that I purchased, so we'll see. Okay, it's very pink. Right off the bat, very pink. It's just not, and I'm using the other mirror because I just can't see out of that one right now. I need to spray it down with Windex. Yeah, on the website it looked much nuder. And here's the thing, this isn't even a bad shade, but I purchased a lip product to go with this, so I don't know. The formula itself is nice, it's a gel, so it's easy to apply and blend, but I feel like this is like almost exactly my lip shade, which could be cool, but if it were a little darker, it could be like, I took that way too high. Okay, it could be like a Your Lips But Better type deal for me. My favorite, and I talked about this in a recent video, my favorite Your Lips But Better lip on me. Like I feel like if I used one lip product for the rest of my life and like it would be my kind of signature lip, would just be in Cosmetics Velvet Lip Blur and Kitten. Okay, like I've used that since it launched and it just is like the perfect shade for my lip color. So I like Kitten better than this, but this is definitely kind of glossy, which might work with the next bestseller I purchased, Summer Friday's Lip Butter Balm. People love these. I purchased the shade Vanilla Beige. All right, it says this silky 100% vegan lip balm conditions and soothes parched lips while providing a touch of sheer beige color, butter up on the go for instant moisture, color, and shine, and a hint of vanilla flavor. Apply as needed throughout the day. Can be used under or over lipstick. Why would you use it under lipstick? I guess it's a balm. It's not a lip gloss. I was thinking it was a lip gloss. Anyway, okay, so I recently tried the Summer Fridays blush stick balm and hated it, but I like the packaging. You know, the longer this, I'm so like ADHD right now today. It's just, I don't feel good, so my focus is off. I'm sorry, I keep complaining. I'm complaining way too much. Anyway, this lip liner, it's grown on me. This shade is growing on me. I purchased a shade called Vanilla Beige because I thought this was gonna be nude, but I like this on its own. So let's try the Summer Fridays. Like the packaging. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I like clear things. Oh, and you know what? This is definitely more warm than beige, so. Oh, it's curved. Can you guys see that? It's curved. I don't know why I would wear this under lipstick, but this actually ended up being a good lip combo. The best-selling Sephora brand contour gel lip liner in Creme de la Creme and Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in Vanilla Beige. The scent is not too strong. It doesn't taste weird. It actually doesn't taste like anything, which is nice. A light vanilla scent with no flavor? Thank you. I don't need a weird aftertaste. I actually like this lip combo. This isn't sticky. It definitely feels like a lip oil mixed with like a lip gloss. Okay, I like it. Ooh, I ended up liking this makeup look. So we're finished. Tell me in the comments right now because I'm about to go over my thoughts on things that I purchased. Obviously, the bestsellers that I already own and purchase and repurchase, I love because I continue to repurchase them. We're about to go over the other stuff that I purchased, but tell me in the comments now, does this to you look like a full face of best-selling makeup? I am gonna say no. Now let's get into why. Starting out, the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Salzburg. Grown on me. Girl, I think I'm gonna love this. We'll find out. I'm gonna end up posting a full review for sure because it's kind of blowing my mind after I applied it with a beauty sponge, but we did not like it with the finger application. So this, I can totally see why this might be a best seller on Sephora for dry, sensitive skin because I am not getting any flaking or enhancing of pores. The next product, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. If I told you yet that I don't get it and I couldn't get it open, the By Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. Now let me know in the comments, please. Do I need another shade? What am I not getting about this? This is not giving me anything. The Jones Road Gel Bronzer, the M Cosmetics So Soft Bronzer and Contour Sticks, I'm happy with. This is just kind of like, what? Where is it? Tell me why. I don't like it. Next thing, the LYS. We bitched about it in the middle of the video. We're about to bitch about it again. This packaging, look, the product's already, getting chipped up. Do you see? In 2 areas, okay? And I was very careful and slow about it. It's so lightweight and cheap feeling. Not a fan. I liked the pigmentation. I liked the color that I purchased, which was Courage. Very encouraging. But this is already getting to be a mess. I can't imagine doing my makeup quickly with this. Unlike the M Cosmetics So Soft Bronzer and Contour Sticks, you can do your makeup so quick. But I actually like the finish and the end result. Packaging, though, is like a no for me. I'm already like feeling like I'm messing it up. Okay, so absolutely not. No. The By Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. Love this formulation. Let me know what your favorite shade is. Barely blushing. It is barely giving me anything. And just like in my mind, I have so many cream blushes that I prefer. Even the Merit Flush Balms are more pigmented than this. And they have a purpose for not being so pigmented. They're glowy. Barely blushing is just barely there at all. And I'm pretty fair, okay? No self-tanner on today at all. for a while. You can't see it. If I can't see it, I ain't keeping it. Okay, the One Size Eyeshadow Palette. I ended up loving. Of course, we layered it with the Rare Beauty eyeshadow stick and the Rare Beauty highlighter. Loved it. I cannot wait to try a more colorful look with this eyeshadow palette. I think that these eyeshadows are really nice and blendable. We'll play with it a little more and see how we feel in an upcoming video. Let me know though, have you tried this? Have you purchased it? What are your thoughts? Last but not least, the most surprising of everything, this lip combo, the Sephora brand gel liner in Creme de la Creme and the Summer Fridays Butter Balm, which is, to me, when I think of a balm, I think of, you know, like a stick, in Vanilla Beige. Surprising pretty lip combo. Let's actually swatch on their own. And I'm just show you, this isn't very beigey at all to me. It's more of like a warm caramel, right? I mean, I know I have glaucoma, but right? And then here is Creme de la Creme on their own. Really pretty. Both of them are really pretty, but together, I'm surprised. I like it. But hey, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like when I look in the mirror, I don't go, ooh, these are my favorite best sellers. But you let me know. Maybe you can see better than I can, which you probably can't. I gotta stop with the jokes. It's actually really sad. It's real life. It's my real life. Anyway, there are obviously products that I love, obviously products that I don't for many reasons, and I'm very underwhelmed about. But I will have everything that I used and mentioned in the info below, listed in order of mention. And if you shop my links, they are all affiliate links. I do get a small portion of the proceeds, but it takes it costs you nothing, and it helps me keep this channel running because I pretty much, that's all you guys. Thank you so much for your support. It really helps me support this channel, and thank you. So I gotta go lay down. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. If you saw my face on Sephora right now, would you go, oh, that's a bestseller?
All right.